From my door at work, I have a 20.1 mile trek to my home in Silver Run. I live on the biggest of 7 lakes in a small community called Silver Run. What can I tell you? It's nice to wake up every morning and have one of the best views on the lake. One of my favorite times these days is going out on the veranda with me and the monkey, and it's leaning back in my zero gravity chair, and then just watching the lake unfold. And usually it's no more than birds flying and fish hopping and a monkey just bouncing all over my head. I think the last time I fell asleep out there, I woke up, my monkey was standing on my face shaking my glasses. Wake up! Spend time with me. So I love my house. It's far enough out into the woods that I can actually have a nice quiet night and not hear any noises,
But still close to civilization.
Well, not too far. I'm 18 miles from Wiggins and 20 miles from my hospital, which is about 12 miles from town.
All right, so without acting like you're answering my question, what you got going on right now, and what do you see going on in the immediate future? Think about it. It's all right.
Shake it up.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off.
My immediate future, I just want to continue treating the animals. I want to continue the way I'm going. I'd like to have more funding for the wildlife. Would like to upgrade my endoscopy equipment. Right now I'm building a fire truck that I think I could use for animal rescue. It's big enough to where it would actually carry a pygmy sperm whale or even some smaller whales. So I'm trying to build it in a way that it can actually work as cetacean rescue. Not to mention with a 12-foot long bed. It could actually take quite a few dogs and cats and stuff away from wherever problems they were having. So I've been working on my antique 1968 F850 fire truck. 4-ton truck. I can carry a lot of stuff in there.
It's running?
Oh yeah, it's just running. We just put a new drivetrain in it. I'm about to put in the back bed flooring. Right now I'm debating on how I want to paint it. My paint schemes are either going to be go back to red. How boring. A lot of fire trucks are red. But I want to paint it all black. I just haven't decided how I'm going to highlight it. If I want to highlight it with big white dots like it's the Dalmatian, the fire truck Dalmatian reference, or if I just want to make it all black with silver and gold highlights and put animal rescue on the side. Right now I just want to get it road ready and legal, and then somewhere along the the near future I'll have somebody hopefully offer me a decent paint job to make it look really cool and professional.
You're not gonna make it a Mardi Gras float?
Oh yeah, it can double as a Mardi Gras float. Yeah, this is the time of year where I was hoping I had it done by tomorrow and the next day for Mardi Gras. But bottom line is, it'll be there next year. Next year it'll be a float.
Crew of
nuts. I don't know, nuts and bolts. And that was me trying to make it like BG.
Crew of testicles.
Testicles gone.
What if they let you do that?
Hey, how could they stop you from doing that?
Exactly. All right. So, but anyway, but you mainly you're focused on animal rescue as your way of giving back, but y'all, how do you find? Here's one for you. Tell me about, without naming names, what you consider to be the worst type of pet owner and the best type of pet owner, maybe why exotics can be an issue for people that like what do you call it, impulse purchases kind of thing without really understanding the responsibilities.
Okay, if I could change anything in the pet industry right now, it would be very simply to have animals be permitted. Okay. Several years ago, there was a problem with one of the local municipalities trying to outlaw all exotics, and they were going to make any snake, any bird. At that point in time, one of my patients and clients had a duck, a very well publicized duck. Anyway, this municipality was going to outlaw all those, and I would like to see that part of the industry become a lot more liable for their pets. Okay, right now, it's too easy to be sitting there in a pet store or any store or at a flea market and see a turtle in a tank, or a lizard in a cage, or a chinchilla, or even a monkey somewhere, and then just impulse buy these things. Okay, the bad news is most of my clients don't know how to take care of them. And I think if the pet stores were more liable, if they spent more money getting these animals microchipped and registered and things like that, they would probably spend a little bit more time making sure that they went to the right hands. And then when they buy them, that person's also buying that permanent record of this particular creature being microchipped and having medical care. And hopefully it would benefit that creature for the rest of its life. Because if, you say, for example, if this were Florida and somebody had microchipped those initial few boas and stuff that had gotten loose in the wild, had we picked up one of those and scanned it, we could say that, oh my God, Joe Blow from Palatka, basically, was the last person that had this snake. And if he wasn't in the middle of Hurricane Andrew, then we can actually take that snake back to him and say, look, this is what your buddy's done. You're now responsible for these fines for setting wildlife free. And we wouldn't see the problems that Florida's having. But now we do have those problems, and I really think the only way to do that, is to really go ahead and spend a little bit more time trying to make these creatures legal and being a lot more responsible with their care, not just when they're in a client's hands, but when they're in the pet stores. It's got to start somewhere. And I think the pet trade is an awesome thing at times, but it's because of those people that set them free and those people that don't get that education and those places that don't give it that the pet industry's got its bad reputation as it is. Okay.